Hi there. There is this parable of a widow I want to tell you. Luke chapter 18 verse 1. Here is a judge that does not fear God. The judge does not regard any man. Now this widow cried unto this judge, pleading for the judge's help. And what was her plea? Her plea was that the judge should avenge her of her enemies. And he continued with this cry unto the judge. Now, the parable of Jesus in that Luke chapter 18 verse 1, the judge now came down to her cry, and the judge avenged her of her adversary. Do you know why? Because of the continuous cry, the continual cry of the widow. And Jesus said, if a judge that does not regard man nor fear God and do this by hearkening unto the voice of a widow, then how much more when we cry unto God? Then this brought me to a conclusion that prayer is an act. ACT is an act. And when you look at the word act from the law perspective, it's like a decree, passing something into law. Hence, this made me understand that prayer is a powerful weapon. You can go on your knee concerning any matter and pass that matter into law. You can pass that case into law. You can pass that issue into law. This is not an earthly law, but an heavenly law. You are passing it as a decree. And by the time the judge of heaven, which is God Almighty, will hearken unto your voice, there is no power from that planet that can alter it, because it has been legislated. So prayer is a powerful weapon to legislate your decree, to legislate your worship, to legalize your request, to legalize your praise. And there is nobody that has that power to legalize anything. There is no power anywhere in that end. So the question is, what is your prayer level? How long do you pray? How much do you pray? How consistent are you in praying? If you have not started, stop talking and start doing it now. Pray now. Luke chapter 18 verse 1. That is why Jesus said, before even narrating the parable, that men ought always to pray and not to faint. You pray every minute, you pray every second, you pray every hour, you pray every day, you pray every week, you pray every month, you pray every year. Any man that fails to pray is already preparing for failure. Begin to pray. Learn to pray. In your silence, in your quiet time, pray. Even when the answer to that prayer seems not coming, don't stop praying. And even when the answer to that prayer has arrived, don't stop praying. Continue, because you don't know the next tactics of your adversary. Don't stop passing that request into law. Don't stop passing that issue, that matter into law. Even when it has been legislated, even when it has been legalized by the authority of heaven, still don't stop praying. Continue. I want to onboard you all into that flight of prayer. Let's begin to pray.
Adua choko kado bebili juda. Adua choko kado bebili juda. Chadua ke o mena chadua ke. Chadua ke o mena chadua ke o. Adua choko kado bebili